Assalamu alaikum, good morning. Once again, warmly welcome to my all, one of the, you say innocent, one of the, you say intelligent, one of the excellent students. Once again, warmly welcome to all of you in your science class. And I'm your science teacher, Mr. Asad Bhatt, okay? Okay, my dear student, please just to be, get ready, time to for your science period. So make sure to open your textbook. मैंने हमेशा आप लोगों को टेक्स्ट बुक का पहले टाइटल दिखाया है. Okay, the chapter which is going in progress in this week, that is chapter number 2, Guesses All Around. Chapter number 2. Okay, please also be focused on the whiteboard. Chapter number 2 and the topic is Guesses All Around. Okay, literally unit recap. Last time we discussed about the nature gases, about the type of gases, about the mixture of gases, about their properties, about their characteristics, about their just you say physical states which are available in this universe are like solid, liquid and gases. What about their characteristics? What about their properties? Okay, how to write the properties in PowerPoints, how to write properties if the bubble is given you as an assessment or in class test or in an exam. So you are all students must be capable to write the one by one properties by using the arrow symbol or a caption heading. Okay, then we'll discuss about their structure regarding some definite shapes, their structures, and then we'll just then about the activity of the definite volume regarding the strange activity, and at the end we discuss about the PowerPoints. Okay, as in try it out. I also will share the try it out answer on the page number 34 in your group activity work. Okay, now my dear, just please all students open their textbook and get ready to ensure your textbook in your hand and use your colorful highlighter, or if highlighter is not available then just only try to use your lead pencil, lead L-E-A-D, lead pencil, P-E-N-C-I-L, lead pencil. Okay my dear student, just open the page number 35, textbook open करें और page number 35 open करें and be listen very carefully what I'm going to read now, what I'm going to read and what I'm going to explain all of you. Okay, can you see? It's a little bit question, please just understand the question. Can you see or smell? Can you see by using the sight view of eye? Okay, can you smell with the help of your nose? Okay, gases around you in nature like at your home, like in open area, like in public place, garden, park, okay, on road, okay, even in your room, bedroom or a living room, where just now time you are be listening what I'm saying to you. Okay, many of us do not notice the gases around us. Many of us, it's a little bit activity, but many of us are not notice or judge that there are plenty of gases around us, like oxygen, carbon dioxide, phosphorus, okay, nitrogen, okay, sulfur. I'm just telling about the gases, type of gases, because most of the gases are colorless and odorless, which mean no smell, okay, which mean no smell. Literally, if I just give you one example, if you just go to any public place on a road, like you take the example of the rainy season, जैसे इन दिनों बारिश हो जाती है, all of a sudden just आपको बाहर move करना पड़ता है, you feel exhausted environment, hit up environment. It means that giving you something clue regarding some things which you can smell. Maybe that smell is pungent, maybe that smell is rotten, क्योंकि sometimes जब बारिश का पानी होता है तो उसके अंदर जिसे कहते हैं सीवरेज का सिस्टम जो है हमारे यहाँ वो बहुत पुअर होता है, वो पानी मिल जाता है तो रॉटन स्मेल फैल जाता है, वी फील अ वॉमिट, एकदम से दिल खराब होता है, स्मेलिंग बहुत हार्ड होता है. अच्छा, रीजन क्या है कि सम गैसेस हैव स्पेसिफिक यू से स्मेल ऑर्डर रिगार्डिंग देयर properties which we will discuss afterwards. But the reason is that whenever you be just thought about that you are be doing any activity, आपको activity करें, you feel that you're taking a long breath, like I'm standing in front of you and I'm taking a one of the long breath. I feel some gas inhaled in my through my nostril cap, then my windpipe, throat pipe. Yes, I feel that. Like oxygen, I inhale oxygen in my breathing system is be capable to judge it. Maybe my mind structure maybe judge it. Okay, for this activity there is a one boy and is running on a footpath or a track. They are both two girls. One is taking a seat on a bench, okay, and the other is very close to the flowers. Plants are also a living creature. Okay, she's very close to the you can say flowers. Okay, okay. The question is that most of the gases that make please first one line make sure to underline related to the discussion answer. Many of us do not notice the gases around us because most gases are colorless. Colorless कहते हैं बेरंग gases का जिनका रंग नहीं होता, ठीक है, जो without colorless होती हैं. And odorless mean no smell, okay, जिनकी smell नहीं होती. Most of the gases that make up the air, natural air. What about the formula of oxygen? Is O2. And what about the natural formula of air? That is also O2. Oxygen. Abundant form available in nature. Okay. Around us are colorless and odorless. It's one of the good property regarding gas. Okay. How do we know that they are present? How do we are capable know to the gas is present? How can we judge the gas is present? Okay. Like one girl given a prediction, like wind is moving here. Please underline this line. Wind is moving here. हवा जो है wind जी जो type of air है, that is type is a moving here. Like see when I try when the girl is saying when I see toy windmill, okay, she's saying that he's sitting very near close to the tree and there's some, you just watch very carefully, there's some leaves just be falling downwards to the earth, but the girl is be sitting near a windmill, okay, and the windmill is moving with the help of wind air ke through. She's saying that I'm just giving you one clue that wind is moving here, okay. The girl is, this is a statement by the girl which is standing very near to the under the shade of a tree and very near to the 4 colorful windmill, okay. When I see toy windmills moving on or trees swinging, like this is she's taking the one natural example and one other one is by taking the windmill example. I know there is around air. Yes, that's true. She's given one of the clue that these both of things indicate that there is around us, all of us, okay. The boy say, I can feel the air in my face when I run. Like when just you just take the example of the exercise time. Many people are very great fond of doing exercise, running, jogging. It means when just they on the track, when they are just be on the fresh green grass, they are doing some kind of activity regarding their exercise work. They can feel, they can judge the fresh oxygen. उनके फेस का कलर जो है बिल्कुल रेड हो जाता है, स्वेटिंग शुरू हो जाती है, अंदर से आप लोगों के एक स्टेमिना जो आप लोगों के एक्सक्रीशन होती है, एक्सक्रीट होता है, वो आउट हो रहा होता है. इट मीन दे कैन जज दैट oxygen or whatever the gas is feeling, they can easily feel around their self. Okay, the girl which is be taking a seat on a bench, her eyes are closed and what she is doing, I know there is air around. The girl's statement is I know it very well, and that's true. There is plenty of air, abundant of air, all of us, all around, okay. Otherwise, I would not be able to breathe. That's true. Without oxygen, human, animals, plants cannot survive. They die. They must die. Why? Because oxygen is very necessary for all human creature, all living things. That's one of the fact, one of the important and vital thing that oxygen is very essential for all breathing creatures. All you say things which can need oxygen, they are the living creature like plants, animals, birds, human, reptiles, mammals, whatever so. Okay, this is one of the committed thing regarding oxygen. On the next page, you just turn the page number 36. Just for this page, 36. Okay, there is a thick layer of air. Please underline, this is one of the good point. There is a thick कहते हैं मोटी, एक पूरी जो हमारी ये सराउंडिंग्स हैं, हमारा जो ये अर्थ है, अगर आप नेचर में इसको ऑब्जर्व करें, इट्स वन ऑफ द कमिटेड थिंग यू रीड अबाउट इन सोशल स्टडीज टू। अगर आपको पढ़ने का एडवांटेज मिलेगा इस चैप्टर को, इट्स मोर इन्फॉर्मेशन रिगार्डिंग इन साइंस एंड सोशल स्टडीज टू। ओके, द थिक इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट, अ थिक लेयर ऑफ एयर। जैसे अर्थ की थिक लेयर होती है ना, इसके स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ अर्थ को आप पढ़ें जब आपको नेक्स्ट प्रीवियस क्लासेस में जाने का एडवांटेज मिलेगा टू रीड अबाउट द स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ अर्थ लेयर। सो दैट थिंग इज आल्सो बी हियर, देयर इज अ थिक लेयर, एक मोटी लेयर है, तय है, ठीक है, कार्ड विच इज टोटली वी कवर दिस यू से यूनिवर्स एज इन फॉर्म एन अर्थ एटमॉस्फेयर सराउंडिंग द अर्थ, जिसने इस पूरी अर्थ को जो है ना कवर किया हुआ है, लपेटा हुआ है, उसको रैप किया हुआ है। ओके, दिस लेयर ऑफ एयर, दिस लेयर में बार बता रहा, जैसे स्किन की लेयर्स होती है हमारी। Okay, you just also we read about in, I think so, in previous classes in 2, there the structure of skin based on layer. Same thing is here. The air, the statement is here. Please underline it. The layer of air is very essential for life. Most important for life. Without it, living things cannot survive. I already explained you, tell you. Without oxygen, we cannot survive. Okay. The air around us, the air which is totally be abundant, you can found in a free of nature, around yourself, okay, around your whole, you say, in surroundings, okay, that is mainly made up of following gases. Underline the type of gases, like oxygen, I just also write the formula, O2, like you say, carbon dioxide, CO2, okay, like the water vapors, and tiny amount of noble gases. You read about the noble gases too. Okay, once again underline the nitrogen, oxygen, nitrogen N2. Please mention the formula in the with the help of red pencil. Okay, carbon dioxide, CO2, water vapor, and tiny, a little bit amount of tiny noble gases like helium, argon, and neon. You read about the noble gases in further classes as a form of periodic table, and about the classification in when you just move to the high classes. But here is the little bit introduction regarding the noble gases. Okay, as in noble gases, a little bit amount. Okay, now today we discuss about the oxygen. Okay, please make sure when I just given to the reading task, मैं आपको reading task दूँ, please carefully listen what I mean to explain you. Okay, and underline that fact and figure according to that PowerPoint जब मैं आपको बोलता हूँ. Make sure to complete this given web पॉइंट्स। मैंने स्ट्रक्चर एक बनाया है ऑक्सीजन गैस का, ओके, एंड आई मेक श्योर टू गिवन सम कैप्शंस इन द फॉर्म ऑफ एरोलाइन बाय यूजिंग अ कलरफुल हाइलाइटर जो आपको अच्छा लगे, बट दिस इज वन ऑफ द वाइल्ड स्ट्रक्चर टू हाउ टू मेक द कंप्लीट टाइप ऑफ bubble. Okay, oxygen gas 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 एनी हो अदर पॉइंट्स अगर बुक में नहीं भी हैं, आपके रिसोर्स पैक में हैं, आप वहां से नेसेसरी गाइडेंस ले सकते हैं. देयर सम स्पेसिफिक some other information regarding oxygen gas. If you want to take a one of the good opportunity to make sure to balance your question in questions answer in the one of the good and excellent format and weightage too, in paragraph writing in points too, you take a necessary guidance from your resource pack. Okay, but about the oxygen, living things need, underline इसे कर लीजिएगा please, living things need oxygen for a process called respiration. ये मैंने पहले बताया है. Human persons, like we are, I'm human, you are also human, we all human person need oxygen gas in the plenty form of respiration. हमारे सांस लेने के अमल के लिए, हमारे breathing system के लिए सबसे strong capability जो गैस है, that is oxygen, and we cannot survive without oxygen. अगर जिस्म में ऑक्सीजन की कमी हो जाए, शॉर्टेज हो जाए, ये आजकल बहुत इशू होता है, so that's why उसके लिए फौरी तौर पे मैं अपने जो relevant डॉक्टर होता है उसके पास उससे कंसल्टेंसी लेनी चाहिए. During respiration, during the process of respiration, यानी अम्ल तनफ्फुस इसको कहते हैं उर्दू में, या सांस लेने के अमल के दौरान, during, okay, energy is released. energy तवानाई जो है हमारी वो रिलीज होती है, release from the food we consume, from the food जो खाना हम खाते हैं, जो हम consume करते हैं, okay, when we breathe, very hard breathe, very long breathe, very slow breathe, सांस लेते हुए, our bodies take in the oxygen, okay, needed for respiration. Please make sure to listen very carefully and underline the difficult structure comparatively words too, okay. Respiration and release, and also our body release some carbonic waste like carbon dioxide, okay, release form. कैसे? Carbon dioxide is a waste product of respiration. ये सांस लेने के अमल के दौरान और जिस्म में in the direction of the body, as a process of in the direction of the body, it just be product which is released, okay, waste product. Please underline the waste product. सब plant जो हैं daytime में हमें क्या provide करते हैं is abundant form of oxygen. And during the night time they are not be produced, they are not capable to produce oxygen because they are wasting their carbonic wastage material as a form of carbon dioxide. Okay, when just moved to in the class 6, you read about the plant growth chapter. There is full of information regarding the oxygen, carbon dioxide and whole structure of the plant growth too. But here is mentioned, please underline it, carbon dioxide is a waste product of respiration. Without oxygen, most living things cannot survive. Okay, just please watch this source very carefully. There is a sea river, okay, and he just be taking a special form of oxygen of carrying in a special form of liquid oxygen in a container, and he just be taking it side in position in a deep sea. Underline the source to breathe the under the water. कि सांस लेना जो समुंदर के अंदर होता है under the water. The river uses sea river use a scuba tank containing compressed okay, oxygen rich air. Okay, even in spacecraft too, you read about in different scientific stories. Okay, other watch on National Geographic channels about the spacecraft में जब हमारे खलाबाज जाते हैं, they specially take this kind of oxygen with them. Okay, mountain climbers जो होते हैं, जो mountain पे जाते हैं, जैसे जैसे जाते हैं oxygen level तो कम होने लग पड़ता है. They must carry the oxygen cylinder with them in a special form of oxygen of cylinder with them. Okay, on the next page is also a practical source work. Okay, there is one candle. Oxygen supports burning. It's the most important point कि आग लगने के दौरान, जलने के दौरान जो oxygen gas है, it support the process of burning. देखिए इन गैसेस के अब देखिए अगर ये भी आ रहे हैं तो आप लिख सकते हैं यहाँ पे ऑक्सीजन सपोर्ट्स बर्निंग, ऑक्सीजन यूज फॉर रेस्पिरेशन, ओके, ऑक्सीजन फॉर अदर पर्पस. जैसे जैसे जो उसके बेनिफिट्स आ रहे हैं उन पर्पस को आप इन एरो सिंबल्स में लिखें एंड मेक श्योर टू दीज आर द पावर पॉइंट्स. One of the good presentation on must be represented by yourself. Okay, without oxygen things cannot work. जब तक ऑक्सीजन नहीं होगी चीजें तो नहीं चलेंगी. It means that oxygen is very necessary process for burning जलने का अमल जो होता है, आग लगने का अमल. Like take the example, a candle burns when there is oxygen. In nature there is a candle is fully flame, full bright. It means it's a natural object. ये natural activity है. Okay, what about इसी candle के ऊपर अगर lid दे दें, glass jar, a container. Okay, when a candle is covered with a container, with a glass container or a container, the candle stop burning. Immediately देखिए, आप खुद experiment कर लें. This activity is very easy if you want to perform this activity, if you want to do this activity by your own self. But meanwhile, in the presence of your parents or any elder one, अगर आप ये करना चाहते हैं, this is one of the good opportunity. मुझे इससे कोई इतराज़ नहीं अगर आप घर में इस experiment को करना चाहते हैं. But in the presence of your parents और any elder one person, इसकी मौजूदगी में खुद से मत एक्शन दिखाइएगा. Okay, the candle flame मोमबत्ती का जो शोला होता है, ठीक है, please make sure to underline it. So आप इन चीज़ों को देखें, these things are very rare and very easy, which are being the part of in your daily life. ये daily life का आपका हिस्सा है. Okay, what about that? The other source. Okay, just what there is a man. Okay, he is taking some kind of welding wire or a welding stick in his hand. Okay, taking a full-fledged precautionary measurement regarding wearing a safety cap, wearing the gloves. So what this process or this source is showing, an oxy-acetylene torch and oxygen से short abbreviation is oxy-acetylene. Please underline this one statement. Torch uses fuels and oxygen to produce a very hot flame. I'm talking about the hot flame. Make sure to underline this one sentence. This hot flame is used for, so this is one of the good thing, this hot flame is used for cutting and welding. Welder के पास जाए ना तो welding जिसको कहते हैं welder वो लगाती हैं, उसको बर्न करते हैं, आग लगाते हैं, जलाते हैं. They must be used this hot flame. Please make sure this hot flame is used for cutting, उस चीज को लोहे को काटने के लिए, उसको जोड़ने के लिए, उसके जो व्हाट अबाउट द मेटल, मेटल नीड टू कट, उसको कट कैसे किया जाता है, विद द हेल्प ऑफ हॉट फ्लेम, हॉट फ्लेम के जरिए उसको कट कर सकते हैं, उसको वेल्ड कर सकते हैं, जो भी उसका पर्पस है. सो दैट्स व्हाई make sure to understand the all major characteristics of the oxygen gas, uses of oxygen gas. What about the oxygen gas? Why oxygen gas is important for humans, for animals, for living creature? Okay, what is the main purpose of oxygen? जब पढ़ाया जाता है प्लीज अपने रिसोर्स पैक को ओपन करें, और बहुत सारे पेरेंट्स इस चीज पे कहते हैं हम क्वेश्चंस कैसे बनाएं. फॉर गॉड सेक रिसोर्स पैक लगवाने का मकसद ये है कि मैंने आपका आधे से ज्यादा बर्डन मैंने कम किया हुआ है, आप उसको ओपन करें. ठीक है, अगर आपको स्टेटमेंट्स पढ़ाए जा रहे हैं, टेक्स्ट इज जस्ट बी गोइंग टू रीड बाय माई सेल्फ, मैं पढ़ा रहा हूँ आपको, आप मेक श्योर करें जो क्वेश्चन का आंसर आपके सामने स्टेटमेंट में आ रहा है, आप उसी वक्त उस आंसर को उस पर एरो सिंबल दे दें. Make sure to write the number 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the answer, one line answer, which is totally be exactly match with your short question answer. It's not a difficult task. ये तो बहुत जल्दी हो जाता है, immediate कर सकते हैं आप. Okay, but make sure please use your textbook and resource pack activity sheets too. There are a lot of activity sheets regarding your quiz sheets, your spell 10, okay, your worksheet, past paper, okay. Otherwise you take a necessary guidance from group work में हम लोग शेयर करते हैं. जिन बच्चों ने रिसोर्स पैक नहीं लिया वो मीनवाइल वहां से हेल्प ले सकते हैं. ओके, टर्न द पेज नंबर 38. We discuss about the oxygen gas. Okay, now we discuss about the carbon dioxide gas. Okay, once again you try to make a one more bubble web point on the next page and make sure to draw the bubble like in this format, and now you write the carbon CARBON, carbon di, OXIDE, carbon dioxide. This formula is CO2. Okay, लिख ली, उसके आगे लिख लीजिएगा. Okay, इस one of the good thing कि अगर आप इस लेवल पे अपने फार्मूलास को भी याद करें. Okay, carbon dioxide is another one gas. Carbon dioxide is a gas that plants need to make food. Very good point. During photosynthesis, very good point. Whenever plants making the process of food in the presence of sunlight, कि प्लांट ने जब सूरज की रोशनी में, is a sunlight, natural object of sunlight, तो इसको ना खूबसूरत सा बना सकते हैं अगर आप इसको sunny brightness देना चाहते हैं. Okay, and here is a plant, healthier plant, and ये roots हैं इसकी. Okay, its leaf, and it's roughly draw की है. Okay, these are the sunlight, direct sunlight जो इस पे आ रही है. Okay, ये इसका inner part है under the earth. So it's a healthier plant. So why I'm saying that carbon dioxide is a gas that plants need to make food during the process of photosynthesis. Or meanwhile, 2-3 minutes more. Without carbon dioxide, okay, without carbon dioxide, plants will die. अगर carbon dioxide in plants इस process में नहीं use होगा, plants will die मुरझा जाना या मर जाना from the lack of food. Why? Because this is a process of photosynthesis and plants are make sure to make their food in the presence of sunlight, and this process is called photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is the Greek and a Latin word combination. Photosynthesis यानी plants का सूरज की रोशनी में खुराक बनाना, फूड बनाना, प्रिपेयर करना, और कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड के बगैर, विदाउट कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड प्लांट्स विल डाई फ्रॉम द लैक ऑफ फूड, उसकी कमी की वजह से. Animals, जानवर, which depend on plants, like and we read about in the habitat chapter about the producers, community, about you say consumers, herbivore, carnivore, different types of terms you read in class 4 in habitat chapter. Literally, just to mind you, click with that. Plants, like animals which depend on plant directly or indirectly. फूड चेन को भी आपने रीड किया हुआ है. डायरेक्टली वो उस पे मतलब कि इंसार करते हो या इनडायरेक्ट सोर्स के थ्रू, सो विल नॉट बी एबल टू सर्वाइव. दे आर आल्सो वन ऑफ द कमिटेड थिंग, द एनिमल्स व्हिच डिपेंड ऑन प्लांट्स, ओनली ऑन प्लांट्स, डायरेक्टली और इनडायरेक्टली. ओके, दोनों ऑप्शंस में, फॉर द पर्पस ऑफ फूड, खुराक के लिए, खाने के लिए, विल नॉट बी एबल टू सर्वाइव. ओके, On the next page, please just make sure to the PowerPoint of as in uses. Carbon dioxide does not support burning, but oxygen is support burning. It's one of the good difference. It can be used to extinguish fires. आपके schools में आप लोग देखें 3 floors हैं तो तीनों floors में fire extinguishers मौजूद हैं. So ये activity भी है. Putting out a fire with a carbon dioxide as a fire extinguisher mean कि कहीं अगर खुदा न खास्ता आग लग जाती है, helping emergency हो जाती है, fire brigadier की गाड़ी वहाँ पे जाती है with the उनके precautionary measurements के through they must utilize a different जो हमारी public places हैं, like you say in hospitals, in the government sector you can watch, in private sector too, hospital, in banks, okay, in education sector, even your schools too. These things are displayed in a special case, okay. Do you notice the many tiny bubbles? Literally, a very good point. Do you notice the many tiny bubbles in fizzy drink? In fizzy drink, like you take, you say, simple fizzy drink, Coca-Cola, किसी brand का नाम भी ले लेना तो एक issue हो जाता है brand conscious चीज़ों का. Okay, so that's why like Coca-Cola, Sprite, okay, Mirinda, whatever. So a fizzy drink, and you're talking about what do these bubbles contain? These are called what we say. सोचे जरा मन में. ये आंसर इसके नीचे ही है देखें. It's a glass source and there someone is pouring some cold drink, Coca-Cola, okay, Pepsi maybe. The bubbles, the literally bubbles contain carbon dioxide. Keep in mind these fizzy drinks also be contained with carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is dissolved in these drinks to make them fizzy. Fizzy, okay? As a natural drink की बात नहीं हो रही, मैं preserved drinks की बात कर रहा हूँ. What about the nitrogen gas? Nitrogen. On the page number 40, not last, not least, sum up करें इसको. Nitrogen is the most abundant gas in the air. It's one of the good violet point, authentic point. Nitrogen, N2 is the formula, is the most abundant gas in the air. It has many uses. Number one, just to water, wrapping and packing things, seal packing things, chips, biscuits, okay, slanty packs, whatever. So packing material. Nitrogen is used in food packaging. This is one of the good point, especially all packaging food. Chips, you can take the example, biscuits, okay, some seal pack, other packaging. As a nitrogen is as an inactive gas. It's an inactive gas, not active gas, inactive. Many food packagings are filled with it. This excludes oxygen from the food. This is the point. Oxygen can turn the food bad. Literally. आप कोई भी food packing को जब खोल देते हैं ना, it means उसमें air involve हो जाती है. ठीक है? Seal packing जब उसकी खुल जाती है, और वो tin food है, और वो wrapping में है, paper में wrap हुआ है, whatever so. Okay, aircraft, especially the high jet aircraft tires are filled with dry nitrogen gas. And nitrogen is also used to make the fertilizers, especially ammonia. Chemical fertilizers में बहुत बड़ा role होता है, which is used to make as a specific fertilizer. Some important points regarding the state of oxygen. I already tell you, my dear students, these are the PowerPoints or some authentic points which are mentioned in your textbook. But if you want to need some more points, they are also be typed and also be written by my handwriting, my personal handwriting as a format handwriting, and also be pasted or composed in your I'm saying to your source bank. Okay, like to take the example, it is used oxygen gas. More good excuse, like it is used for respiration process or decaying in the process too. Mountain climbers, okay, you take the pilot flying jets as a high altitudes. Okay, a spacecraft driver differs, and the sea divers also we use the oxygen cylinder for respiration in special form of oxygen cylinder. It is also used to produce high temperature flame for the welding. Also, as oxyester line is very hot, which has a temperature of nearly 3500 degree. It is not mentioned in book, but I am giving you one of the good point. 3500 degree maximum temperature isko chahiye. Okay, one thing more. It is used to hospital for the patient of pneumonia, especially in our time. The COVID-19 is at the very high peak. At the last, not least time that the patient required for respiration to process for the respiration, immediately doctor just use their you say oxygen cylinder for them. But it is used in hospital for patient of pneumonia, okay, asthma and heart diseases who have severe problems in breathing. Weak and especially newborn baby, weak due to some certain reasons. They also be required oxygen, but they are kept in oxygen jars or oxygen tents. Okay, liquid oxygen, not dry. Liquid oxygen is used as a fuel in spaceship. Okay, number 6, it is used to remove impurities during the metallurgy of iron. There are some many certain points very new for all of you, but you can able to read about in further classes too. It is also used in the commercial preparation of sulfuric acid. You read about the acid in grade 6.2 and 7.2, H2SO4, nitric acid, okay, and acetic acid. My dear student, this is the end of this task. Today we read about the page from 35 to 40, and please make sure to do your question answer on notebook. I will share your question answer task in your group work too. Okay, keep stay at your home, and God bless all of you. Allah Hafiz.